Hello guys, I am back with another book review, and it's my first book review of 2021. However, the book I am reviewing I read in 2020. So, a little late as usual, but hey, I'll probably be late to my own funeral. Whatever. And in tonight's book review, I will be talking about Bryan Smith's Rock and Roll Reform School Zombies. This is from Deadite Press, and it is short novel. It is 118 pages, so it was a pretty quick read, very entertaining, and one of the only zombie books I actually took in 2020. So this is probably one of the four novels that I Press has released from this author, if I'm saying that correctly. I believe he has four titles out just on Deadite Press, but he is the author of a number of titles. Um, some of which I unfortunately do not have yet, but the books that I have read, and I do enjoy Bryan Smith. I actually love his work. But Rock and Roll Reform School Zombies is really cool. Each chapter is dedicated to like a song title. So, chapter 5, I don't know if you can see it, but it says Children of the Grave, which is obviously Black Sabbath, and White Zombie did a cover of that actually, which was really cool back in the day. Video Nasty, Jailbreak, Something in a Way, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. So every chapter is from Personality Crisis, from the New York Dolls. Every chapter is you know from a band that everybody knows and loves or whatever. So the story is about this reform school, and it is called the Southern Illinois Music Re-Education Center. And this is like a metalhead and a punk's worst nightmare. This is where young people who listen to, who like the darker side of life, they go to this re-education center, and they're, re-educated to enter society as a normal person. And typically it's the punks, the metalheads, and the people who are they're trying to reprogram into this satanic and evil music. But when you get to this establishment, you find out that it's not exactly a very great place to begin with. And the head mistress, her name is Sybil Huffington, and or is it Huntington? I am not sure. Let me see here. Yes, Sybil Huffington. She is the head mistress of the Southern Illinois Music Re-Education Center. She is evil. I'm just gonna say that. There's no other way to put it. She is evil. She is strikingly good looking. Looks very good for her age, but she tortures the people that go there, the teenagers. She makes them do sexual things. She is just very evil, and even though there is some strong imagery in this book, some of the other books by Bryan Smith, he goes like full force into it. This actually, while it's not tame, it's not nearly as descriptive and hardcore as some of his other stuff that I've read. Um, so this kind of takes you there, eases you in, and kind of lets off a little bit, but there's still some rough imagery in here. Um, so anyway, our main character is Melissa Campbell. She has been sent to this place because she is, a teenager who likes good music, but everybody, doesn't like that music, so they send her to be re-educated. And she is in the midst of um, just being tortured nightly by this Sybil Huffington, being ridiculed, uh, for lack of a better word, raped, being forced to do things that she doesn't want to do sexually. Uh, and her boyfriend and his friend are on their way to save her, to get her to hell out of this place. And her boyfriend and his friend they're metalheads, and they're listening to music on the way, and they're having fun. But something happens, and that's where the zombies come in. And it's not like the world is being taken over by zombies, and it's like this meteor crash. But it's not like the whole world has become infested just yet. It's typically right here in this re-education center. Like when the boys are going there, they have no problems. They don't run into zombies. You know, the world's not infected. It just seems to be at this place, this facility, and there aren't like hordes of zombies. It's just the people who are immediately in the vicinity of this meteor falling or whatever. And I think it's like a Night of the Living Dead thing. They make reference to something from outer space, but they don't go to. But Bryan Smith does not go too far into why these zombies are coming back. Um, but anyway, they're all our characters get stuck in this place and they are fighting for their lives. And it is a good book. There's not much else I could say. I summarized it pretty much the way I should, because it is a very short book. I would say that I gave this book four, by the way, 4 stars on Goodreads, and it deserved it. Not five because it's not really long. It's not. There's things that maybe could have been fleshed out more, but that's nitpicky because I'm not even concerned about that. I think what he did with the material, the length of the book, I think he put everything that he needed to put in. I didn't need to know why the zombie apocalypse happened. I didn't need to, you know, I know what I know, and the information I got and the characters, everything was good. It was a quick read, satisfied me. I got it done in a few hours. And like I said, he Bryan Smith is a very good writer that very few people talk about. Um, he's a very good writer, very descriptive, and he pulls you in, and he could be very visceral and very violent. And he does create very interesting characters that you kind of care about and you want to see them get through whatever they're getting through. And I related to this story simply because I still am a metalhead. When I was a kid, everybody said, "Oh, it's just a phase. You're gonna get out of it." No, I mean I've owned this Frankenstein shirt for like 15, 20 years now, and I've been listening to death metal and black metal and all sorts of metal since I was 12, 13 years old. It wasn't a phase. I just like that style of music. I like what I like in horror. I like movies, and I like the darker side of books and everything else. So yeah, it's like I related to this book, and I was like, yeah, that's cool, man. Because 20 years ago when I was a teenager, I could have went this. I could have ended up in this freaking place. But anyway, good book by Bryan Smith. Check it out. I hope everybody had a happy New Year and a Merry Christmas. And here is to a better 2021. And one way to make it better is just simply reading more. And live within those pages, man. It's a lot better than reality. I will see you guys back very shortly. Have a great new year. Thanks for watching. Adios.